I'd like to find out. We have you, gentlemen, have established the fact that okay, you see a better governance from that system, the parliamentary system, if we eventually transition into the parliamentary system of government. And you have mentioned that you see in the nearest future, before 2031, 360 House of Reps members voting into, putting that into the constitution and all of that. But the process of transitioning is where I'm really concerned. What are the challenges that we might face while transitioning from this form of government to the parliamentary?
Thank you very much. That's a very deep question. I'm not going to speak as an expert, but I'm going to speak as somebody who has been a critical stakeholder in the Nigerian project. In 2021, I was the secretary of the position paper for the BBO people to amend the Nigerian constitution that was under the BBO Elders Forum anyway. And we were in Port Harcourt for the Senate public hearing. That was in May 26, 27, thereabout. And then between the 1st and 2nd of June 2021, we were in Uyo for the House of Reps public hearing where we submitted positions. I did that not just for the BPO people, I also submitted a petition, a position as I have a group, it's called AK31, and we submitted a petition. I was also privileged to have been able to work closely with His Excellency Ibom Victor Otta, who submitted his position. And you know, Ibom Victor Otta is our father, the father of modern Akwa Ibom State. Nobody can deny that. And then he took a position that was different from us. One, as a BBO people, and then Akwa Ibom State also made a position. They came there and made their position on Akwa Ibom State government. Even my group made a position because we were afraid. If we say we need a change, a new constitution, the man that was on the saddle, there's no way he will understand such a context. And the kind of mindsets that elsewhere, they will not even think about it. So some of us said, let's just tinker with the constitution. First, Sharon, maybe you need to do some a special program to make people call in and call some of our leaders to explain the kind of system that we are running. We are known as Federal Republic of Nigeria, isn't it? Which means that we are a federation. But are we running Nigeria as a federation? That's the question. We are not. So if a president who held a constitution that was drafted by the military and swore that he was going to do this, and that constitution, what is there is federal, a federal constitution, Federal Republic of Nigeria, but we are running a unitary system. It's an indictment. It's a shame.
Okay, now you have said that it's not working for us. I just want to know how we're going to transition.
No, I'm coming. It's something I want to draw.
Yeah.
What was Ibom Otta's position? Ibom Otta's position came in a 2-page document, which I had the mandate to package and then was presented. I have it here with me. Ibom Otta was against amendment of the Nigerian constitution, which many, all those that are open-minded, have called a fraud, because it was not done by the people of the country. The military just got somebody in the house who drafted these things, got some inputs from here and there, got formal constitutions, and then brought it out, and they said, we, the people. The current constitution of Nigeria was not made by Nigerians. It was a decree, I think Decree 24. So, Ibom Otta said, there's nothing like amendments. There's no amount of amendment you do to the constitution, the current constitution, that will work. And what did they call for? We go back to the independence constitution and then the practice of parliamentary system. We not have time to, if I have time, I will have just read some segment for you here. It's just, this is it. So we have a visionary leader like this who is not swayed by trying to align with what maybe Mr. President is thinking. The system, so that they will give you something. The system. One of the most brilliant human beings on planet Earth, ever being a governor. The only next time he was in public domain was to go to the National Confab, and which he made far-reaching input which has not also been taken into consideration. So how are you going to do it? It's not a rocket science. Yes, this National Assembly. National Assembly can decide we do this, and then there must be a referendum, because the larger society must also have a buy-in to it. So it is not impossible to do. We are not going to say, let us set up another constitutional assembly. If it's going to get to that, we have thinkers that will think out these things. That's why I commend the sponsors of the bill. They have clearly said we are kickstarting conversation, and we need stakeholders, people from different walks of life, to bring in ideas on what to do. And one of the first things I've said is that we are not going to wait till 2031. That we may not survive till then as a people. To be honest with you, it is most immediate. Most immediate. By 2027, we should be going to the election with a brand new constitution, and that is not impossible. So there's no fear. How are we going to do it? Because those ideas, some of them are captured already, and one of the ideas is right here in this document, Stephen Hall. So we only boil down to patriotism and the love to save this country, for every hand to be on deck, including Mr. President, who was a pro-democracy activist, who is also, or should I say was, a pro-fiscal federalism campaigner. Now he's on the saddle. Yes, mistakes have been made, but we must correct those mistakes and help Mr. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to deliver a new Nigeria, which is what I've been saying. I don't care about the outcome of elections, but all I care about is that politics was over after the Supreme Court decision. Now it's governance. We are all in this. Don't bring party matter there. Thank God for the House of Reps. In the Senate, a 43-member committee has been set up. Constitutional Amendment Committee has been set up by the Senate President, the Senate Senator Godswill Akpabio. It's headed by the Deputy Senate President. Just like it happened the last time, all the billions that must have been spent, nothing came out from the 2021. Nothing reasonable came out. Otherwise, we wouldn't have found ourselves in the current quagmire that we are in now. So it is going to be more than constitutional amendment. The conversation should be an everyday thing. And those who are pro a table here, we must divide the line. That such mentalities have no business being where the destinies of millions of people are to be decided. Those who have looted enough. One of the easiest way out will be the declaration of a state of emergency. I mean, what do you call it? Amnesty. For the looters to willingly return their looted wealth and then go and start their life afresh, or be ready for the revolution that is taking place now, because Nigeria must survive. And that will entail calling a thief a thief. It does not matter if you have a religious title. It does not matter if you are whatever title that you have. It's of no consequence. And anybody that wants to use his office to intimidate anybody, you tell the person, we starve narcissists. Anybody who is an oppressor and wants the victim to be look like the oppressor, some of us, we starve them, and we will encourage others to starve such people for us to have a new Nigeria.